Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video, live from the Twitch stream. Actually, in today's video, we're going to do some prep for a little Jungle Cup that will be appearing tomorrow by the time you see this video. I have two team comps today that I'm going to be going through and doing some battles live. They won't be sped up, talk the ins and outs, see what my opponent's teams are also, and hopefully this video can prepare you at home, the YouTube viewer, for the little Jungle Cup, the 500 CP meta that is specifically typed. I could not tell you what those typings are off the top of my head. Regardless, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we're just going to jump into some battles. We're going to do a handful with each of these teams. We got a Ducklet team for you and countering Ducklet team also, because Ducklet's going to be the main mon for some little Jungle Cup battles, and you're going to see that probably literally everywhere getting used and abused just because of how top tier it's going to be in this 500 CP meta. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let's start getting into the battles. Getting into the first battle, let's see, we got ourselves a little Ducklet on Scrafty lead. Well, this is exactly what you'd love to see as the Ducklet. Let's see what our opponent decides to do here in case they plan to swap. Nope, they're at okay. Interesting swap. I don't know if that was the best timing in the world, just based on the fact that they're a ground rock move and they're gonna catch my water move. We attack, we debuff their defense. We come in with our little shadow swine up here. I guess I didn't really know how to basically, I didn't know if I could powder snow all the way down or not, but considering it's rock throw Onyx, it's not very likely to get to a move. Okay, stand corrected. I did debuff their attack. This is probably just a sand tomb. It's a heavy slam. What a choice of moves there. I swear Onyx is supposed to run what? Sand tomb, and I guess if you elite TM, it'd be rock slide. So I guess if you don't elite TM, the other option is to run heavy slam. That's just what happened there. Yo, chatter, Mr. Badham, please tell me the typing so that the YouTube audience at home may know, please. All right, we CMP on the flying press, which is pretty cool. Pikachu's just the pure electric typing, even though it's the Pika Libre. So we do have this fighting move, which is nice. Bang, land the flying press. Get absolutely obliterated. Last mon Ducklet, love to see it. I don't know if I would have guessed this being a Ducklet. I would have committed a little bit more to the matchup. I guess also in that situation, because flying press is more energy than Thunder Punch, I could have technically been baiting. Yeah, right? Flying press got to be a little bit more energy than Thunder Punch. But I will just double shield here. They can bubble beam. I will over farm and spam thunder punches. Oh no, looks like, hey, it looks like they're the same energy. Flying press and thunder punch are the same energy. Flying press is an insane move. Holy sheesh. You can debuff my attack as much as you'd like, but I'm going to be able to get off both these thunder punches, and it's going to win me this match. So GG's for game number one. Team worked, worked as well as it possibly could be. We had Ducklet in the lead. We won the lead, and we lined up our Pika Libre against an opposing Ducklet. It's kind of the game plan there. I have the typings. I know the typings now for the little Jungle Cup meta. You should see it in the bottom right box. It's grass, electric, poison, ground, flying, bug, and dark at the 500 CP level. Now the question is, will I get baited or will he go nuke? Well, he is a chatter of mine, so you would think he'd know I'm baited Bill, and I get baited easily. And I guess he used a reverse psychology on me because he then threw the nuke, and now I'm in shambles. That was kind of worst case scenario there, but we're gonna go and chuck ourselves flying press. Surely he won't shield. I need to get myself out of here. I cannot stay in that matchup. Now we're shadow against his regular. It felt like my powder stones are doing more damage to him. I'm gonna let this come through. Icy winds. Okay, note to self, start shielding things, because holy sheesh, nothing can tank a move well, and I have not played 500 CP metas in forever. So lessons, important ones, are being learned. Unfortunately, they're going to get a move off here. It's going to be another Icy Wind. I'm going to have to shield. My hope is to Thunder Shock all the way down, considering the health might be possible. Problem is, it is a ground type, so it's double resisting all my electric damage. So that was super unfortunate. Surely he doesn't have another counter to Pika Libre in the back. Well, this match kind of came down to whether or not I was going to win the bait game against against a Ducklet, and I didn't, and that lost this one, unfortunately. Last time I tried to not shield a move and call a bait, but we're gonna throw double flying presses here. Lose this match, unfortunately. Does barely any damage, and that's not because Wooper's tanky. It's because this Pika Libre is at least, what, single debuffed or double debuffed? I don't remember if they got off a second icy win there at the end. Regardless, the lead determined the match there. GG's to my opponent. All right, let's get into the next one. But basically, game plan with this team comp is win lead, stay in with Ducklet, obviously. Lose lead, we want to save swap the Pika Libre. Now, I can't really tell if this is a lost lead or not. 3, 4... Okay, this is going to be a Psychic Fangs. Shadow Steelix is new to the meta. We have water moves as, you know, a water type Ducklet Pokemon here. Ducklet Pokemon. Water type Duck. Our defense is in shambles. I'm sure we're going to lose a 2 shields. I guess we're going to counteract their Psychic Fangs with this Bubble Beam. I'm trying to throw on good timing, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We should be getting to another Psychic Fangs here. I don't know how much damage this Bubble Beam is going to... Okay. Not enough, unfortunately. But at least now they're technically singularly debuffed. And, oh, we lost CMP. They're not gonna... They're gonna take us out with the Psychic Fangs, right? Yeah, they have to. We can't come in Pika Libre for relatively obvious reasons. Ideally, I'm able to Powder Snow down. They should be getting to another Psychic Fangs soon, which is why they're added here. Hopefully this doesn't do a bunch of damage. Okay. That's what my concern was. Can't stay in that because we're already debuffed. Those bites were being bitten. Well, the cool thing, I guess, about Pika Libre is that Flying Press is such a cheap move. We're able to get to it quickly and hopefully get off 2 of these, but those bites are adding up. It's not looking promising. Okay. Those bites kind of tore through me there. Okay, they were going for the bite down. Not gonna go to throw a charge move, get the last shield, mostly because the Stunky just essentially tore through my entire team. We took out the Stunky at least. Surely Swinub with this much health and 1 shield will stand the chance. Well, maybe there is hope after all. He's gonna throw a move here. My hope is I can Powder Snow down the Steelix. My other hope is that he doesn't catch. Thunder Punch, cool. Oh, it doesn't even matter if he catches. I should have just built up to 2 Body Slams. Body Slam should take out. And then, as long as I don't die to the Dragon Tail, which I might actually. Me not building up to 2 might have been my lose con. Oh, the Powder Snow took it out. Wow, that was actually pretty crazy. I really thought the Stunky was about to tear through me and lose me that match. But yeah, GG's on to the next one. Getting into the next match, we've got our Ducklet lead up against another Steelix. It's almost like I'm battling the same opponent twice. Let's see what they threw behind their Steelix here. Remember, Psychic Fangs gets there in 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Shield first one. We shield basically everyone. And we see how this matchup goes. It still feels like, regardless, we're going to lose the 2 shields. But we'll see how this opponent decides they would like to play this out. So we also know we lose CMP. So they're at 1, meaning they're 3 away from another Psychic Fangs. Oh, they're also not shielding at all. 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. At least I got off a second one. Problem is, I'm probably still going to die to the Psychic Fangs. Even though now this is like... oh, okay, cool. At least I got a shield. All right, I'm satisfied with it. 5, 6, 7. That was not good timing, but that's also because we were about to die. Or we're dying soon, and we want to get off our move before they try and throw Psychic Fangs at us. Cool. So now they're at 3, and they're farming us down. Oh, they were farming us down. They could have farmed us down. I would have loved if this didn't happen the way it did, and I would have known they were going to just swap. I would have brought my Pika Libre into this. All right, Bubble Beam. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to throw Icy Wind here. We're debuffed. Find out how much damage this does. I don't even mind if we get taken out here. I didn't think that was going to do enough to take it out. Okay, this is actually amazing because now Pika Libre with the shields will Thunder Shock down the Ducklet. Ideally, they don't get to another move, but regardless, it's either Bubble Beam or it's a Resisted Brave Bird. And a debuff Braybird at that. They don't even get to a move. That was the perfect amount of farm that we could have asked for. Steelix does have energy. I don't know who's going to win CMP between a Steelix and a Pika Libre. I don't really want to take that chance. Okay. They have energy. Still hasn't thrown the last Psychic Fangs, right? Shouldn't he be at like 7 Dragon Tails? Oh, Steelix just got turned to a Meat Shield. This match is GG's. Oh, Pika Libre seems to kind of sweep all of this opponent's team because Pika Libre would have done well against the Steelix with Flying Press. Wouldn't have been super ideal. I'm sure like Steelix could have like technically won that matchup against Pika Libre just with the Dragon Tails alone. But Pika Libre out there slaughtering back lines. So ideally, you know what? If I do play some more Little Jungle Cup when Go Battle comes around, this team is one that you can hopefully have some success with. And Pika Libre can absolutely decimate, especially because it has a top tier matchup against one of the best mons in the meta, Ducklet, obviously. And then obviously it's got some other good ones too. Getting into team number 2. This is the Decimate Ducklet team. And right off rip, we got ourselves a Ducklet that we are trying to decimate. The problem is they save swapped into a double. And I matched that with Vigoroth, not knowing what normal type they were going to be coming in with. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep alignment here. So according to PV Poke, we lose this. But according to the amount of counter damage I'm doing, it looks like this is winnable. At the very least, what I'm going to do is shield. I guess I technically do lose this because I'm losing this in even shielding. But I can overcommit shields and just still counter this all the way down. And leave with at least a body slam for the Ducklet, that Ducklet lead that may come back in. Or whatever decides to come back in. So we'll see what he decides here. We will throw our body slam. We will see how much damage this does at Little Cup CP, because I have no idea how threatening this is going to potentially be. And it does a reasonable amount. It does a little bit more than what it would normally do. Around 1500 CP. And then also, did we just win CMP? Oh, wow. That's insanely clutch. Well, that's an important lesson. Vigoroth beats Ducklet and CMP. And they decide not to commit to their Ducklet at all. Their hope is that their last Mon will be able to take care of our last 2 with their 1 shield. And we will see that in the form of Galarian Sunfisk. And maybe I should lead. Well, these Dragon Breaths kind of adding up. I'm sure this Rock Slide's going to hurt. Maybe I should lead up with not with Onix. Maybe I should lead with Vigoroth, because team is kind of weak to G-Fisk. And it's ABA week, and I'm learning that as we do this battle. So, might make adjustments for the second battle. That did do quite a bit of damage. He's going to have to throw a Rock Slide. I guess we're able to play out of it. Like, this isn't Great League, and G-Fisk is missing a lot of its bulk. And G-Fisk is supposed to be one of the better Little Jungle Cup mons. But due to its lack of bulk there, it puts us in a spot where this is probably winnable. I mean, that catch essentially wins me the game because he's not going to be able to Rock Slide and he'll be able to Dragon Breath down. Like, it's way easier to Dragon Breath down a G-Fisk at Little Jungle Cup CP. Oh, shoot! That Ducklet's still left than it would be in Great League. And we win that match. I think I'm going to still lead with Vigoroth. But that worked out. Interesting science lesson there. Alright, so this time we're playing the next match with... What the heck? With... Oh, now I wish I was leading Onix. With a Vigoroth lead. We'll see how this goes. Charm. Oh, no. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that just wasn't proper timing. Well, we're gonna do this. Charm Alolan Ninetales is about to have me in shambles. We got a shield, which is cool. I was gonna pivot and try to like snipe. Technically, my opponent shouldn't know that I have Altaria, so they shouldn't like pivot and then save their Charm Ninetales for later in the game. And we also got it low enough where, like, you know, that health wasn't gonna really make too much of a difference. What is their backline? Oh, it's Onix on Onix. Well, this seems like a really scuffed matchup. I will Sandtomb here. They're gonna Sandtomb me back. I'm gonna not shield the first one. Just like evade it and shield the first one. We'll see how much this does. maybe pivot to Altaria. I'm going to pivot to Altaria because we should see what the last Mon is. I forgot that's not a really good pivot because of the pure fact that he's running Rock Throw. Okay, his team in general is just not good for me because his Steelix is going to decimate me. Altaria was only good in the spot of... what, the lead? What was their lead? Oh no, Altaria had zero play here whatsoever. Altaria was getting slaughtered by the entire team. But if I led with Rock Throw Onyx, then I'm going to not shield. If I led with Onyx like I did in the first match, we would have won lead, they would have swapped, and Vigoroth would have done well against whatever their swap was. And then maybe Altaria could have picked up the slack based on how much Onyx and Vigoroth could have covered in their spots. So maybe we'll interchange leads and whatnot, because sometimes ABA and Prey is the way. But switching lead definitely did not work for that match. Another battle, we're going to do this one with Vigoroth lead, then maybe we'll go back to Onyx lead for the next one. Vigoroth lead helps here. Let me know in the comment section below if you think with this team comp I'm better off running Vig lead or Onyx, because like I said, sometimes you can get away with that ABA and Prey. What a catch, dude. That's what I get for being brain dead. I deserve that. That's crazy. Lamau. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha, I can do it back. 6. Okay. Surely this isn't an Ice Punch. I'm gonna eat this. Oh my god. I survived? The fact that Onyx survived the Shadow Ball there, it's pretty crazy to me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I mind alignment too much. Just based on the pure fact that Altaria should be okay against that Vigoroth. Comes back in with it anyway. I lose CMP, which stinks. I will get this off. But I guess it's cost me a shield. I should just throw it right away. I mean, he could have also thrown right away. So, like, I was just trying to be energy efficient by doing one extra counter. Okay. Last Mon is... oh, Bite Skunk Tank. Hopefully that counter helps. This is fast move pressure against fast move pressure. What's going to win out here? Bite Skunk Tank or Dragon Breath Altaria? And it looks like our winner is going to be Dragon Breath Altaria because I still have a shield. I almost forgot they were going to even get to a charge move there. Huh. I wonder if Stunky itself would have performed any better. But regardless, and they got the debuff. But, you know, GG's. Nice shield trainer. And Vigoroth lead worked out there. Honestly, it would have definitely been way worse. Getting into our final little Jungle Cup prep battle. We have a very bad lead. Well, the goal of this team was to safe swap Vigoroth. So we're going to do that. We're going to see how that turns out. Fortress. Huh. I mean, obviously, it'd be pretty ideal to land the Bulldoze here. But again, I keep on remembering last second that this is a 500 CP meta. I'm shielding mirror shots. At least I can get debuff there. And like, even though body slam is resisted, it'll still do a decent amount of damage here. So ideally, I could do my best attempt at flipping switch. We get the first shield. I might die to the bug bites, which would be pretty impressive on Fortress's end. We're getting off another body slam here. That does take out the Fortress remaining health. These damn 500 CP metas. That switch flip is huge, but we still have to watch out for Stone Edge on Quaggy up against Altaria, especially if our opponent here tries to commit to a mud shot down. They do not. This is going to be a mud bomb. It's going to take us out. Ideally, Altaria is able to Dragon Breath this a lot, and hopefully whatever their back Mon is something we can kind of comfortably switch into. Ooh, this Magnezone does not have the correct move. I wonder if Mirror Shot would have gotten the job done here if Spark was being run on the Magnezone or not. We'll find out because I'm going to let a Mirror Shot come through regardless. Never mind, they don't shield the Sand Tomb. And Magnezone got deleted because of that double super effectiveness. But we definitely can't get Mud Shot all the way down here. And Flipping Switch ended up winning us this match, thankfully, considering definitely didn't want Onyx lined up on this Quag to begin with. And just like one of my chatters mentioned, we also now know that Quagsire wins CMP up against Vigoroth, which is interesting to note. But on that note, I'll throw the two teams on screen again. These are my two teams for some little Jungle Cup prep that I, I'm displaying for the video. I think I highly recommend both of them. Probably a top team versus the second team. But if you don't want to run Ducklet and you want to avoid Ducklet or you want to decimate Ducklet, we didn't see any Ducklet with the decimating Ducklet team. Say that 10 times fast. But regardless, I think that team will also do quite well for that situation and up against the Little Jungle Cup meta mons. But on that note, shout out to my viewers, because all these battles were practice battles, they were prep. These were battles with my stream audience here, and we got a collection of 8 for you with 2 teams. Let me know your thoughts on the teams. Are you even going to be playing Little Jungle Cup? It's updated since last time we've seen it, because we haven't seen this meta in literal seasons. But on that note, thank you so much for watching as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Preach!